Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Witt and I'm an occupational therapy doctoral student at Huntington University. Thank you all for taking the time to view this video, culminating my doctoral capstone experience. If you have yet to check out my Adobe Spark webpage, outlining documents I'll discuss later on, scan this QR code or click the link within the video description on YouTube. I'm here today to discuss my doctoral capstone project, the Animal Assisted Intervention Experience. I found a need at Huntington University and in most OTD programs across the country. Many of them fail to cover animal-assisted interventions within their curriculum. So how did I come up with this idea? Let's look back on my topic pitch video. Let's rewind back. Before learning about different mobility devices, 3D printing, virtual reality, before exploring the pediatrics lab, before learning different modalities, range of motion, manual muscle testing, activity analysis, before we even got our white coats here at Huntington University. We all started this journey with a similar aspiration, becoming a doctor of occupational therapy. That dream started by learning about different programs around the country. On average, 125 students apply to the Huntington University OTD Fort Wayne campus each year, according to our good friend in admissions, Nathan Hawkins. By the year 2026, it looks as though Fort Wayne could have 3 competing OTD programs. Why should a student choose Huntington? When you Google Huntington University OTD, a void within our program jumps off the page. In the section where potential students can inquire more information on the program, the one graphic used to draw attention, illustrate, and experience a graphic that has been put in this place for a specific reason that could set us apart is something our program doesn't even offer. That's a problem. I loved the idea, but I wanted to ensure it was feasible and that other students and staff loved this idea as well. So I completed a thorough needs assessment. I conducted a survey of Huntington University students whom had previously completed OTD 740, or courses on additional professional areas of practice. A majority of the students echoed the following sentiments. Students felt as though they lacked autonomy in selecting courses within the current curriculum, mainly in part to the COVID-19 pandemic restrictions. But they also noted that Huntington University always does a great job providing students with ample opportunities to further their learning. Of the 25 students who participated in the survey, 40% of them noted that they only took their respected OTD 740, Professional Areas of Practice course, because it was a requirement, not due to their interest in the topic. At the end of the survey, the final question asked if students would have opted to take the Animal Assisted Intervention Experience for their OTD 740 requirement, and 17 of the surveyed 25 students answered yes. At that point, it was time to acquire a team and investigate the literature. I partnered up with Dr. Andrew Rivera, Huntington University's doctoral capstone coordinator, Dr. Taylor Chastain Griffin, my expert mentor, who's the executive director of AAAIP, the Association of Animal Assisted Intervention Professionals, and the national director of Animal Assisted Intervention Advancement at Pet Partners, and lastly with Dr. Jeannie Sowers, my faculty mentor, Huntington University's OTD program director. So what all have I completed? Not only in this 14-week doctoral capstone experience, but since the development of my topic. I bought a dog. We trained together and our bond was strong enough to pass the Pet Partners Therapy Team evaluation. He's now an American Kennel Club Trick Dog Novice, an AKC Therapy Dog Novice, an AKC Canine Good Citizen, and part of the local Animal Assisted Crisis Response Team. Sully and I have put together more than 25 visiting hours under our belt in the Fort Wayne area, at Huntington University, at Fort Wayne's Celebrate Senior Living Memory Care Facility, and virtual visits with Hebron Elementary School. Throughout this entire time, we have grown our social media presence across multiple platforms that continue to grow every day: Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. We've written and illustrated 2 75-page children's novels available on Amazon that have sold over 350 copies across the country. I have edited and uploaded over 90 minutes of video footage to our YouTube channel. I've completed over 8 continuing education courses and have attended 8 virtual animal-assisted intervention-related conferences. I have passed and am now a certified animal-assisted intervention specialist. We developed and executed a marketing plan for our 3-credit-hour course, with graphics and posters, along with holding and facilitating 3 one-hour lunch and learn opportunities for the students of Huntington University. The curriculum I've developed aligns with the CAAIS examination and ACOTE standards and competencies within each assignment, guest speaker topic, quiz, and interactive case study, so on and so forth. I've organized and set up the student Moodle page as I wait to begin teaching the course on May 1st, 2023. Students will leave the course with a resource binder of over 150 pages of animal-assisted intervention information, 40 of which are animal-assisted therapy intervention ideas, Dr. Aubrey Fine's textbook on animal-assisted therapy, over 5 hands-on intervention simulations with Sully the therapy dog, a shareable, individualized video of each student's experience in the course, and the ability to sit for the CAAIS credentialed examination. I strategically introduced Huntington University to AAI in hopes of recruiting prospective students to take the course. As shown in this graphic, I wanted all students to be provided an opportunity to participate in a lunch and learn session or even just visit with Sully and I in the hallway or classroom. In our lunch and learn series, we went over predetermined animal-assisted therapy interventions where students played the role of participants, nothing more, nothing less. I was able to utilize footage from these opportunities for other aspects of the course I was designing. For some students, visiting with Sully, participating in a lunch and learn opportunity, or seeing our marketing materials sparked an interest and they decided to sign up for the course. In the course, students' roles will change from a participant to that of a collaborator. The course is comprised of 4 video case study modules. Each case study will cover a patient across the lifespan. Students will be introduced to a patient, be provided past intervention plans, and previous session documentation. Students will be asked to build upon the case study's intervention and develop their own plan for the next session. They will each present their plan, documentation, and simulation with Sully for the class. Each student will receive a copy of each peer's intervention plan to collect for their resource binder. At the end of the course, this is how they're collecting their 40 total animal-assisted therapy intervention ideas. The course will also include additional assignments and quizzes that will test the students' knowledge on topics that are lectured on and identified as foundational knowledge key to passing the CAAIS examination while maintaining the lens of an occupational therapist. At the end of the course, students will be asked to complete a final project simulation. Students will once again transition roles from a collaborator to a developer and an implementer. Students will select a mock patient across the lifespan and develop a creative initial animal-assisted therapy intervention plan for them. This time they must complete additional documents to ensure they abide by proper animal welfare, ethics, and liability requirements. At the end of the course, the students will meet the mock patient, facilitate their intervention plan, answer questions, and work alongside therapy dog Sully. Students will be encouraged to take lots of video and photos of their work. They will each have access to an electronic drive to submit any media they create, and at the end of the course, each student will be provided a short shareable video of the content they have collected to continue building a professional social media presence for themselves, for Huntington University, and for the animal-assisted intervention experience alike. From the beginning of my doctoral capstone experience, my mission was to provide Huntington University OTD students with the experience and opportunity to learn the required process, usage, and benefits of animal-assisted interventions. My mission was to open the door for doctoral programs across the country to provide more animal-assisted intervention experience and information for students. My project will continue to live on and be sustainable due to my hard work, ensuring that the course can not only be provided full-time in person, but also be provided in a hybrid format in the coming years. When students leave the course, they're in good hands. With the resource binder they helped develop, along with the short shareable content video that will continue to market this opportunity as I begin my professional career. My dream is for this content to one day not only be provided to students at Huntington University, but to multiple universities across the country. I'd like to take a quick moment to thank a few very special people. First off, I'd like to thank Dr. Rivera, Dr. Sowers, and Dr. Chastain Griffin for being excellent mentors throughout this project. The immense knowledge, resources, support, and autonomy I was allotted was second to none, and I would not have been able to complete this unique project without all of you. For that, I'm extremely grateful. I also would like to touch on a quote I ran into during this 14-week capstone experience by the patron saint of animals. It reads as the following: "Start by doing what is necessary, then what is possible, and suddenly you're doing the impossible." St. Francis of Assisi. I would like to thank everyone at Huntington University's OTD program. 9 years ago, I failed out of college. I heard professors, academic advisors, and even past acquaintances tell me or behind my back, "Oh, college just isn't for you. You don't need to try and go back. You probably won't finish your degree." So I went back, and I earned my undergraduate degree. And the voices still continued. "Oh, you shouldn't waste your time trying to apply to a graduate program. Your grades just aren't there." But here I am, soon to be Dr. Ryan Witt, an occupational therapist and adjunct professor in a doctoral program. So thank you to Huntington University for taking a chance on me. I would also like to thank my family, my wife Claire, my mom Susan, my dad Tom, and my sister Sarah, for the support throughout my academic endeavors. Never once did they question my plan or doubt that I could achieve anything I put my mind to. For that, thank you. Lastly, I want to thank the man of the hour, Sully the therapy dog. He's brought me so much joy, and he made this entire project possible. I know I sometimes push him past his comfort zone, but he continues to grow alongside myself. Thank you all for taking the time to learn more about the animal-assisted intervention experience. If you're interested in learning more, feel free to contact me with the email provided below.